Hey there everyone, Indulger here back with some more Fire Emblem Heroes. This is Aether Raids week 109, day 1. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, notified when I post. Alright, I don't know where to begin here, because we've got a lot of news to go over. I'm probably going to skip a mock battle today, just because I have a lot of thoughts on the new changes to AR. We'll look at the defense, not been great, but there's a lot of changes. I don't know where to begin. Maybe we'll just look at the defense and talk about some of the new mechanics, because it took me a while to just sort of digest all of this. First thing you'll notice, the first thing I notice, is if you go to the defensive menu, well, two things pop out. Well, the defense loss has changed, which is now the default starts at 100 loss per fight, okay? And you also will notice this empty slot here. So you can learn a little bit about this from the last couple help slots. I think it starts here. I think this is the new content. So there's a new mythic effect, and we only have one available. That is Kuraginn, the new hero we got from Book 5. So if you can get her through fighting the first chapter on normal, I believe. So we'll look at her next week, week 110. But basically, if you field a unit on offense or defense, in this case, we're looking at the defensive side, you get the chance to use a bonus unit that's either... So you have to use... a special slot can be used. It unlocks itself. And then that slot has to be used one of the following. It has to be a seasonal legendary or an additional dark Anima seasonal blessed hero. So I'm not going to unlock this just because it'll screw with my defense, but if you try to put anything here, it'll just show up as a red X. But it's so stupid. The design is dumb because it'll show up on your map, but then if you go to actually fight it through like this, the test defense menu, it doesn't work. So man, like this is bad UI, guys. Really bad design. I don't like it at all. But I mean, design aside, I want to hear your thoughts in the comment below about the new changes. Obviously, people are going to resist change, and that's fine. I mean, this is okay. I like to mix something up. AR has been getting super stale for me lately, honestly. It's just that we haven't really had any major changes in quite some time, so this is okay. So, but notice it does not affect the lift decrease limit, but will not affect the lift decrease, and bonus will have no effect on lift loss. But it does seem like super teams like this are now the preferred thing that IS wants you to field. So if I had a fourth Hell, which again I merged her just so I could, is that mythic? Is the mythic banner still active? Because I might want a fourth Hell for this team. I don't know, but actually no, it won't work because you have to have a dark mythic. So screw that. I'm just going to save up. I encourage everybody, if you're really interested in AR, this is the new meta. You've got to pick up some of these new units. You know, like it or hate it, or just quit. Because if you want to keep up with the meta, you're going to have to be able to get these new things to help decrease lift and, you know, give yourself a fighting chance here. Because if you're, because that's just on the defensive end. So let's look at, like, battle mode. If you go to form a raid party, you'll notice you have the same thing, and the help side. We won't go over this again, because it should just be the exact same sort of, yep. So you get a special slot if you field something on this side. So it doesn't apply. So just say, hypothetically, Freyja counted toward that mythic bonus, which she does not. What that would do, if you put her on your team, that would unlock this slot, and you go from there. Let's actually find Kuraginn, because I'm actually, like, in the middle of building her up. You'll notice this new icon. So she's an Astra unit, and this has mythic effect too. So at the very bottom there. Boost, raiding party bonus. So you need a mythic unit that's got a raiding party bonus. So, details can be found in edit raiding parties? I don't even know what that means. So, she functions just like every other mythic unit. So in this case, she gives attack. She's actually really fun too because she's got Canto. I'm gonna misclick so many times with her. I can just feel it because like Canto allows you to move after you've attacked. But let's go back to some other changes to AR. So not only that, so you'll notice too on the offensive side, the base lift should have changed. I thought it did. Did it not change? Was it always 189? I swear it went up 20. Yeah, I think it did. I think it did. It went up 20, right? So the default is 100? Did it used to be 80? I swear that number changed. But for some reason, you can see, you can add a unit here, but it doesn't let you do anything with them. So I don't even know why they even give you the option of adding anybody. Why do they even do that? It's really stupid. It should just be locked. Anyway, I guess while we're here, let's meet the teams. So this is the first week we're actually going to use Freyja. I managed to pick her up on during the Thanksgiving break, so I did manage to pull her. It wasn't really going for her, but I managed to snag her. She should be fun. What she does is give attack on light, and I've actually given her Ether and Gale Force. I don't know why I've given her Kestrel Stance. I might change that up as we go throughout the week here, but I've got, green, red, and blue covered. I like the fact that because she's a bonus unit, I can field my other mythics. So this is triple mythic Dimitri, and we've got triple mythic Dimitri here, 2 Millas in an air, and I decided, hey, let's throw Azura in there because she's a bonus unit. I probably need to change these, but I'll do that later. This is day 1. Day 1s are not normally a problem. And then, as always, Layla's here with somebody's friend. It's water season. Leaf's here, so Leaf's going to try his best. So, there's nothing really notable on this side in terms of, content we're going to be fielding this week. Again, you can't do anything unique on the offensive end until we get a new light mythic. Or we have the Astra mythic, so we're missing 3. We're missing a light, a dark, and an Anima. I'm in stockpile mode, guys. I don't know about you. To continue performing well in AR, you gotta have those units. So, it just is what it is. Let's do a fight, and then if we have time, because again, I apologize, I didn't mention this at the top. I think I'm ready to go. Oh God. No, I'm not. Thank you, game. Again, it'll tell me about that, but it won't tell me. Yeah, I got messed up. Now, we're gonna look at the defense. For some reason, like, maintenance took forever. It was like 2 a.m. before it came back, and I didn't set my defensive structure, and I ended up losing because of it. So, at least the game's smart enough or nice enough to tell me that up front. But, yeah. What? Anyway, I didn't finish my thought. So I didn't manage to record a day 7, although I did. It just got corrupted. So if you ever wanted to be up to date on the latest news in terms of the channel or where I'm at or if I'm taking a break, I normally post on Discord. So if you want to find Discord, if you want to find that out, consider subscribing to my Discord. I don't like this. I don't like this. Bram's here with Hardy Bearings, so that's stupid. Ooh, this is a pretty tough draw. Oops, all blues. Man, see, if we can get rid of that Bram. I think I might Ike this, though, because, yeah, Gator's Guard's going to come here, but, man, she's not going to be able to do much to an Ike on this, and then she is going to get hit with with Aether, rather. I'm looking at the Gale Force there. I mean, okay, so this Bram, it's got to be the trap. It's got to be the trap. I'm really thinking that's the trap there. If I could just smite up into this thing, it seems Ikeable. So I can just have the Bolt Tower go off, pick off the Bram, and then what are they going to do? I mean, then it becomes just an Adel show. It's not great. Do we have any Wings of Mercy here? There's one there. Any lunges? Alright, we've got a Panic Manor level 7. Clearly this person is, like, invested in this. I've got 7 Tactics Room, 7 Panic Manor, Bolt Tower. What a weird map to just have all this extra real estate over there. A weird place to put the fortress on this map. I'm going to punish them, because they're giving me the freaking defense panel. Now, again, it's this Adel that gives me pause. Obviously, the Bram gives me pause, but I can blow him away. Let's think about what other options we have. Again, it's going to be a Bolt Tower play here, whatever we decide with Adel. What am I fielding? Like, what's my team on this week? I've got Freyja, so I can dual tank or go in deep. I kind of don't want to use her that way. I have no experience using Freyja at all. Like, I just feel really uncomfortable doing so. It's a Panic Manor 70. This is a triple mythic this week. It is triple mythic, so I'm going to be above 70. Again, I'm leaning Ike, but let's look at the trap situation. Do I have a smite on this team? Reposition, a peony dance, so maybe I could do something with peony. We could reposition the Ike here, dance, shove, have Lucina here to shove. Then the Edelgard becomes problematic because she's going to come here, and I can't really have anybody in this position. Crom makes me nervous, too. Yeah, it's not great, man. It's not great. I don't see a way to really Ike this and be safe. Could I just blow away the healing tower? It's going to be hard because of Bram's range here. He can't go to the tree, but say I clear this stuff out. I could clear this stuff out and then break the healing tower. And then who cares what Bram does? Like, I don't care that you have Hardy Bearing. You're going to die in one hit. And then maybe we can put a Lucina here instead. I kind of like that. Cause this Adel's dead. Like, if she gets hit by this and a bolt tower, there's no tactics room on this side. So again, I think this is peony in air, right? Peony in air. So I could break this with air, break this with air, and then break the healing tower, dance, come on back, and then they can't pick me off. Alright, we do have to worry about this one Wings of Mercy. And then meanwhile, while they're doing that, we can test these traps, get healed up. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, no, we can't. It's a level 7 catapult. Oh boy, okay. I mean, we'll have air passive healing. I guess I have no choice. I'm gonna have to wait a couple turns just to get the passive healing. Yikes. Unless that's not the trap, and then what can I do? I'm guessing that's the trap, but they're really making... Why would you do that? You're gonna have Adel get hurt. Having Adel get hurt is kind of silly. It feels like this would be the trap. If it's a 50, oh boy, it's going to take a while to heal that up. Alright, yeah, I think I've seen enough. I think I want to go with Team 1. I think I can do enough to just blast this. There's no restore traps here or anything like that. So, if it's not the trap, what do I do then? Because it just seems like a strategic point, like this being the trap makes more sense, but then it also makes Adel vulnerable, so could I just do something where I move Ike here? And then just bypass it completely? How would I even do it? I think I might want to do this first, because I need to blow this up. I don't really even care if this... And I think this might be the case. That might be the trap because they want to have the healing tower there. Let me pause for a second. Alright, there's like some calculations that we have to... This is just some gambling, and we need to account for it. Again, it feels like the strategic value of having that be the trap makes more sense. I want to test it as soon as possible. Here's what I'm thinking. Like, I can throw a Freyja up there to test it. If it's not the trap, well, that is kind of bad. Because then, this is the trap, and I don't have a way to really get out of there. So I'd have to test this with Ike. It'll fail. Break this statue, which ruins my ability to get the healing tower. And then dance the Ike and then recall the Freyja. So that tests both of these traps. No one's in my range. And then that's the end of turn 1, and we haven't done anything on this side. Is that okay? I don't know. So let's play it out. Turn 2, we break this, and we dance, and we break this. That's turn 2. Okay? Still not in range by anybody. Turn 3, Bolt Tower goes off. We hit the healing tower with air, and then we just recall ourselves, and we can wait. Here's the thing. Are there any rally traps? There's not. There actually is no rally trap, so I think they're all dead. I think they're all dead. That might be something I'm willing to concede on. I'm going to lose an Aether to start, but I do guarantee a win. Is there anything else? Like, I guess I could just come here? And I should have enough firepower to break everybody? Because nobody else is going to live. Like, they're just going to get destroyed. And even if Edelgard's going to be at no HP and on a defense panel, she's going to get ethered as long as I can have Lucina in play. Alright, I think I like that. I have to test these traps. Although, hold on. If she will be at 13 damage. Basically, I need to make sure I can do 13 damage to an Adel with her on a defense panel. With an Aether in play, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get that. Alright, let's do it. Again, I'm going to open up the move with testing this trap. If it is the trap, well, it's pretty simple. I can just reposition Ike, and then we go back there, and then that's it. We're done, and then I can start moving up this side. I'm going to guess that it is not
Expect nothing less.
The trap. It is the trap. It's a 30, which is good, because we have plenty of time to heal up the Ike.
Understood.
And now we're just going to reposition out of there. And then, so now that's fine. This is going to be broken, but we've got an air. This is going to heal everybody. And we need to break these things.
Death's caress. Maybe this way.
Can I have Peony in range to break this next turn? She's going to end here, and then Peony's going to be here. I have to, like, shove her? No, I just do that. No, that won't work.
Good morning.
Maybe I should have swapped them. That was silly. Because I kind of need air up front. Yeah, I think I messed that up. I should have swapped these two. I can probably get out of this with a Lucina shove, though, so it's not too bad.
Maybe this way. Your orders. Understood.
Alright, so air's just going to keep healing me. We're going to break that. We can do it now.
Yes. Yes. What's next? Good morning. Death's caress.
Okay, and now we have to decide what we want to do from here. We're not going quite yet. Faye, you can go away. So one more heal from air. I'm not in the range of Panic Manor. So I can do a couple things. I can just go for it right now. And I think it's done. I think it's game over. Because Bram's not going to hit me twice because of that. And he'll hit me once, but it'll be reduced. And there's just nothing else. There's just nothing else. It's just boom, 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 boom. So guys, you want to see that? Just like instant death? I can show it to you. Or do I want to gamble and see if I can keep one of these guys alive? And just do something like this, step up, shove. Again, I'm pretty sure no matter what happens, Adel's gonna double me. Although, wait, she's not. She won't. Hold up. Because I think she might start us off because... But that's okay. I will still get an Aether off. No matter what happens, I'm outspeeding her. And I'll get a quick riposte off, which will be an Aether. She can't avoid it. So yeah, guys, I think I'm going to try that. I'm just going to be here. I don't know who will go first. Maybe the Bram will try to damage me a bit. But nobody else should be able to hurt me. They can't heal themselves. I believe the last thing alive... Oh, well, hold on. I think I might kill them all anyway. Because Azura might be dumb enough to just jump and die. So maybe I'm screwed and I can't avoid this. I kill them all. So I could do this instead and just be here. Maybe that solves my problem. I just come right there. That's it. Adel's not in a position to hit me, though. So that would mean I'd get hit by Chrom and Bram and Julia, and then from there... Hell, maybe the Azura would jump. And then from there, what's left? An Adel, and then a Dance, and then another Adel? Okay. So maybe this is the position I want. Alright. I think that might do it. Heads, if I want to play this out, I'm going to go to this side. Is there any way somebody can slip screen past me? Again, they're all dead. They're just all dead. I think this is the best scenario to keep someone alive. It should be you have aerobatics? Yeah, you can all jump, and it might be the Edelgard that lives. It's going to be interesting. I'm trying to figure out who could live this. And I don't quite see it. Ending turn. So he hit me, yeah, and then we're gonna get hit by a Chrom and a Julia, but now here's an Aether, and now here's a Chrom. Okay, there was the aerobatics, and we're gonna get hit. Is Azura gonna jump too? Azura has to jump, because she has a play. She has a play, so she has to die too. And then Adel can't move because she's under 25, and that's it. She's always going to be under 25. I can always blow her up, and then we've got plenty of time to do this. Let's use the Goat Lady to continue moving.
What's next?
I can't do this. I can't get it immediately. Can I? It'd be nice to just break this, have the Goat Lady get shoved here. I could shove her again, and then it's done. Yeah, I think we got it, actually.
Understood.
Your orders. Good morning. What's next?
Shove the goat. Keep shoving.
Yes.
And then Edelgard has no chance.
The glimmer of
She has no chance. It's done. Aether, that's it. So pretty straightforward. It's kind of again, you can't let me snipe that healing tower so easily. And that's a bit of a map play where, like, yeah, my bolt tower was in prime position. Like, what if that catapult was? That's why I don't like catapults. It's such a gamble. It's just such a gamble to what they did there. That only works for me for like Duma. If you're gonna have a level 7 catapult, you might as well have a Duma team. So you can basically wipe the whole field. But I don't like that on light. I don't like catapults on light season. But anyway, that's the play. How long has it been? I don't know. We have time to look at the defense? Yeah, considering I talked so much at the beginning, we'll just close out with defense. This is how I corrupted my last video. It just went too long. And this sucks, guys. Like, I didn't have time to set my defense. Again, you always do. You can always set your defense way in advance. I've just... screwed it up. It's a +10 Bernie? Holy crap. Whoa. So, just keep in mind that I'm losing 4 Delta to these folks. And this is a really strong, Goat Lady. I don't know about you guys. Did you have fun watching me shove the goat? That was entertaining. That was the highlight of the day for me. Double shove on the goat. Are they gonna dual tank this? Bernie's clearing out some stuff, which is always a good idea. They just start us off with the goat. Not a bad play. Using Luna. Very well done, taking both hells out. And then Bernie just takes a hit. Like a champ. This is not a speedy Crom, so she's still alive. Although barely. They got a good matchup with Sothis, and they managed to get that to happen, so that worked out in their favor. Goat goes for it. 69, nice. And I'm really surprised at this. How are you surviving this, Goat? Yeah, you've got Binding Necklace, but jeez. I mean, like, yo. Because, like, that's gonna apply too, right? Yeah. How does this goat survive? Oh, she doesn't. I was like, okay. That makes sense. She's dead. So I forgot. I did get a unit. I did have a unit loss here, which... In the future, guys, I don't think I called this out explicitly. If you have a light offensive mythic, and you lose a unit, it does not count against you. So we don't have that yet, but we will have that next week. We will have that next week, so get ready, guys. The game done changed, because now hit and run is a super viable strategy. Like, it's a incredibly viable strategy, especially with Reagan's Canto skill. So we'll debut that and play around with that probably in some mock battles next week, so stay tuned for that. Definitely consider subscribing so you can be notified when I post next week. But yeah, again, see those, if you're watching along what was happening there, that really sucked. So guys, I always recommend it. I've recommended it many times. For whatever reason this week I didn't do it, but you can set your fortress in advance. So I encourage everybody to do that. And we might do that here before we adjourn, if I don't forget. This was a full wipe, and this is actually a really good strategy. This Ophelia Special Spiral with a +1 Dimitri, an heir for scoring, Veronica, and a peony. Bit surprised I just got blasted here. I believe they leave a... That was a gamble, was it not? That was a gamble, was it not? You got reposition? Okay, so if that would have been the trap, they would have danced and got out of the way. So they didn't, and they're just going to have Ophelia sit there. I guess they're just going to back off now. So they back off with Dimitri, which gets panicked, but he's okay with that for Def Unity. It's actually a decent counter to my team, because he just blew away Kyria, which I'm actually really surprised. How did you do that? How did you hurt my girl so badly? I'm going to look at that again for like why she died. I mean, she's got a lot of defense, so I'm really confused how she was just completely destroyed there by Dimitri. Meanwhile, Olivia's getting all that special spiral goodness to proc. Keeps knocking out the hells, which is a good counter. And now they just got to get the ether. And they just don't even care. Hold on, time out. What? Why did they do that? All they needed to do was dance the Veronica, get that, and finish. That seems like an obvious mistake. I lost? Sorry, Luna. I mean, you did it to yourself, but... not a great beginning of the week for defensive side, especially since we're losing more lift now. So, guys, I'm going to do this while I walk and talk here. This is going to be really hard. First of all, defense is going to be more laborious than ever before. Was it infantry school? Is that what it was? I don't even remember. I don't even remember what it was. So... oh, guys. I'm hoping this is going to be fun. I hope so. You know, like I said, AR's been getting pretty stale, so I like that mixing it up, but it just seems like it's going to be kind of trivial, and again, even more power creep to the whale side, where you just got to keep up with the Joneses, you got to keep buying these mythic units, which is okay. It's a gacha game. You expect that, right? There's new stuff. I get it. Like, that's nothing new. We've been doing that this entire 4 or 5 years the game's been active, right? So, but I just struggle with it. Just seems like it's going to be trivial. It's just going to be brain dead stuff now, which, you know, you could you may convince me that my, you know, end turning with Ike and Kane are brain dead. That's fine. You can make that argument. But, like, now you can just straight up die and it's still okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. So, anyway, again, if you, just real quick, you can always look the next week, set your structures. But the point is, you're going to have to change your defense every time. If we're going to have to change our defense every time to do a bonus mythic, I'm going to get burnt out real quick, guys. I have to make a new defense every week. Yikes. I'm really lazy, so I know a lot of you guys must be too. I just like setting it and forgetting it for a few weeks, few months. I don't know. All right, that's enough. I think we've talked enough about the changes. Let me know what your thoughts are. Again, positive, negative, neutral. I'm leaning, you know, negative, neutral. It's fine. It's good. On one hand, I like doing something new. On the other hand, yikes, we're getting closer to that, you know, pay to win stuff, which I don't like. One thing we didn't talk about was there is a new tier. There's a new tier called Tier 28. 400 points. Okay, so we're getting an extra 20 a fight, and there's, how many fights are there a week? Is that 80? How many? That's not trivial to get. Just because of the extra points, especially with the defense loss, I don't think that's going to be easy to get. So I think that's just, it's like satiating the whales. Like, yeah, I think whales are like, I want some stuff. It's not too bad. Stones, welcome to Aether Raids where the stones don't matter anymore. Yeah, it's nice to get 5 grails, or 4 grails and 5 flowers. So anyway, again, we'll leave it there. If you want to hear more of my thoughts and other people's thoughts on this, consider subscribing to my Discord. You can find that in the video description. And then, you know, again, I just for time, I wanted to talk about the new changes today, so I didn't do a mock battle. If you want to be part of my mock battle series, leave me a comment on this video. Again, take a look at the video description for full details on how you can be featured here on the show. Oh, all right, guys, we'll end it there. Thanks for watching. Hope this video didn't get corrupted. Until we meet again, bye.